welcome to another Fusion Online video. I'm Jen and this is Casey. And we're here today to show you some release work that we are so into. And honestly, this has changed so many bodies in our studio.
Absolutely.
So we're really passionate about the subject of release work. So we're going to look at releasing the septum or the connective tissue between the soleus and the fibularis muscles on the outside of the lower leg. And Casey's going to do a little rocket pose here to show us where this is. So if you go behind the lateral malleolus and up, there's this little septum, right, that you can massage into to help to create length between the soleus and the fibularis muscles, and to also help you to release the fibula bone, which also helps its coordination with the tibia. So the fibula should be like a little kickstand and it should rotate a little bit, and sometimes it gets stuck. So this helps us
a lot of times.
This helps us to really open that up. And remember that all these muscles in our lower leg is what really controls the foot and the toes. So if this isn't working properly and we don't have enough length and balance here in the lower leg, it's going to really affect our foot and our toes. All right, so the first thing that we can look at is using the tennis balls, the bigger tennis ball or sometimes the little tennis ball for this little septum here. Okay. You want to try the big one first?
Yeah,
okay.
We'll start with this guy.
All right. So she's going to find that little space, that little septum between her soleus and her fibularis muscles. And along the way, right, I'm just going to have her maybe find a spot and do like an inch or two roll back and forth.
There's a spot.
Yep, and once she finds it, she can keep doing that little tiny roll, or she can hold on the spot and breathe into it. Now at first, when you find a trigger point, it's going to feel really intense and immediately you want to come off of it. But if you can hold it for a few breath cycles and let it soften and release, that's the ticket, right? And you'll find some trigger points that won't easily release. So the idea is that you consistently come back to them every day, but just for 30, 40 seconds at the most. And it's really nice to do those little rolls, an inch or two roll, because that's moving the lymph in the area. And it's like a mini stretch for your muscles. Good. All right. So, you can choose the bigger one or the smaller one. And then I have this massage tool also that's been really helpful, right? That kind of fits right into that area. And this is really nice to control yourself, right? So you can kind of find the perfect pressure and the perfect place on the leg. You can also, right, sometimes I just use this one. How's that feel, Kate?
I like that. That's really good.
Yeah.
That
You can
one.
be more specific with this tool too. And sometimes people aren't able to do this with their leg, right? And sometimes you don't have a high enough platform to do it. You'll have your flexi people that can go onto the mat, right, and kind of go into a pigeon yoga pose and do this. But most people, their knees and their hips aren't going to allow them to do that. So these are some tools. Have fun, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.